Ladies and gentlemen, you play chess. I play chess. If you don't play chess, well, thank you for clicking on this video anyway. Hopefully after it, we convince you to play chess. A major milestone for every single chess player is not Grandmaster. It's not World Champion. It's 4-digit Elo. Many of you have gotten there, and many of you have not. Did you remember how you felt? Do you remember where you were? It's an incredible sense of self. You feel pride. You feel encouragement. Well, not everybody gets there. And if you haven't gotten there, you know, the night is darkest just before the dawn, or some other movie, quote I heard in a Batman movie. But in this video, I'm going to spend a day at the 1000 Elo on chess.com, and we're gonna really see how good those players are. I've already made 2 other videos, 100 and 500, and I can continue doing this. Do let me know in the comments if you'd like me to. Before we jump into the games today, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video. Thanks, sponsored Gotham. So, my username is 1000 Elo Matog, which is Gotham backwards, and we're gonna see how good people are at discovering my identity. Obviously, every player is refunded. You shouldn't smurf. Chess.com gave me the permission to do this, and then is giving all the rating points back. We're playing in 999, so I'm gonna play pawn to e4, and then we're gonna see. Right? Okay, they play e6, the French defense, and we will be asking every single player if they watch Gotham Chess or not. So I'm 1000, which means I have good understanding of center, putting pawns in the center. I'm moving 2 knights out. Pawn to d4, very nice move. And I play knight to e2. I obviously can't capture. Will my opponent? Okay, a little bit too fast and a little bit too careless. Like you only made pawn moves. This is just free. That should not be getting blundered this early, and I will take that too because I am up material. My opponent's very fast though. Every move is being played very quickly, so at least their speed is good. I'm gonna move my knight so I can finish my development in castling. But we do see even 1000s make mistakes. I'm gonna ask, do you watch Gotham Chess? I ask everybody this, and normally I get ignored. I'm going to give them 10 seconds to respond to this inquiry. It's a very important inquiry. And perhaps they think I'm not going to make a move until 10 seconds I haven't gotten a response. Okay, we're going to pin the knight. Now, of course, they should probably attack my bishop. That's not a bad move. Queen to d2. This is a good idea now. I should be pushing my pawns on the same side to... That's a nice move. Will my opponent see the trapped bishop pawn to g5? They do. Now, the best thing for me to do is to take. It's actually very unlucky because after this, it's a fork. That wasn't my idea, but I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to repeat moves. Do they see the backwards knight move to defend themselves? They do! Very nice, very nice. And what if I threaten a checkmate? That's not actually a checkmate, but will they get scared? Will they play a rook move? Look at that! Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Will they sacrifice the bishop to open up my king? No way, right? Will the 1000 do that? That's a crazy move. I mean, it's much more natural to go rook g8 or something, or hang your queen. Oh, on the board! Oh my god, that's incredible. Check, take, do they? Wow, wow, amazing stuff. Pawn to f4. Now, please do not do this. Check. Here, looks like mate, but a backwards knight move defends. f4 is a good move. It's a very nice move by me. And if the bishop goes here, they might actually hang their own mate. But rook to g8 check is lethal. Or that's also not a bad move. All right, I'm going to play king h1. The bishop is hanging, but that bishop is hanging too. It's a fight to the death. I mean, this 1000 is good. I mean, whoa, oh my goodness. Will they come back? If I take the bishop, you think they're gonna find queen h3? Let's see. And I hung my queen. Oh, they took my queen! Oh, they didn't see the mate, but they took my queen! Oh, well done! Wow. This is a strong 1000. Damn! Okay. Man, y'all got some work to do to get to 1000. I'm telling you. I mean, my goodness. What a strong player. 1000 blitz. What's the joined a couple 4 or 5 months ago. Wow, it's amazing stuff. Okay, now my opponent should play like, yeah, that's not a bad move. I'm gonna block this. Will they play knight g5 or rook g5? They should trade pieces now. It's a lot easier to win this if you're up a lot of material by trading pieces. Like rook, yeah. Every move they're playing is good. That's incredible. I'm gonna take. You could double. Rook takes, and then queen to h3 picks up the bishop as well. So you could sack the rook, but then get the bishop, and that's a nice simplification. You could also double. Just don't panic. That's the thing. Like, you could panic here. And white, it's taking a lot of time now, black. Black was up about a minute. Okay, that's not a bad move. Rook g1 is threatened. I'm doing my best, but I don't know how much longer I can survive. Will they find rook to g1? That's just probably lights out for me. Nice. I play king h2. They could take. I couldn't take because it was mate. Will they just... Okay, and now that... Do they see mate? Oh my goodness, that was an incredible game. Wow, I'm gonna game review that. I feel like that person played well above the thousands threshold. Okay, they got a 56 accuracy, but they got a brilliant move. What was the brilliant move? Bishop takes h3 is a brilliant move. Amazing, yes. Obviously, here I am in big trouble. I should have played a bit more aggressively, and obviously I should have noticed the bishop hanging. But that was a really, really good demonstration of ability by my opponent. My goodness, that was really nice. And I always like to play a rapid game as well. That was a very well conducted attack. They didn't actually answer my question though. I'll play a rapid game as well. See how the 1000s are. I'm gonna play a London this time. Everybody be playing a London. It's a 981 rated player. Okay, another e6. Let's go for a London. And now let's ask the question early. Do you watch Gotham Chess? Okay, let's let them make a move first. Maybe they're gonna write to me first. They gave me a check. Not a good move. Seems like this opponent doesn't have a great sense of the opening because I can just block. And now as I play that move, I'm gonna ask them a question. I'm gonna do my same. I'm gonna sit 10, 15 seconds, let them get their thoughts. Do you watch Gotham Chess? And I'm letting them think. There's a lot of time, so I'll let them think about it for a while. Shahab? Is that Shahab? Shahab 8? Okay, Shahab 8 is a bit shy, so we're just gonna play our London, and this is no good. I mean, this is a person that likes to bring their queen out. Well, we're gonna show how to punish this against the London. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna trap the queen, hopefully. Unless they play very aggressively, but this is a very, yeah, this is bad. So that last 1000 was unbelievable, but that was also blitz. This just traps the queen. Queen's got no way out, and everything is... Oh, h6, wow. I can still play g4, but... Well spotted. Well spotted, nice. But again, you can't play like this. The London is way too solid. I have no weaknesses. There's only so much unprincipled chess you can play. For instance, if black plays g5, I just go here and I win the rook. And it's just a result of not great opening play. Okay, that's not bad. I can castle, I can play knight to e4. I can also chase this bishop. I'll castle. I feel like my opponent's gonna... Yeah, okay, they're just playing how they want to play. Knight to e4. It's not a great move, because the queen just runs, and my knight is in the way of my pawns. Since I'm castled and have better central development, I should be trying to expand with as many pawns as possible. For instance, b4, c4. And really my e-pawn, but I'm 1000, so I got in the way of my own pawn there. And now maybe my opponent can fight back a little bit. But this is a very bad position for black because you just haven't developed the knights. And see, now you're trying to fight, but this is a counting exercise, right? I have 3. So I'm going to win that trade, and you're not doing yourself any favors, right? Oh my goodness. Now I'm up 2 pawns, and your rook is hanging, right? Now my bishop is hanging. I have like various tricks, but I'm just going to come back, and this is very, very chaotic play here from the 980. And this is why your knights have to come out first. Your queen shouldn't be coming out early. You'll just get yourself into a bunch of trouble. I'm still going to maybe give my opponent the opportunity to fight back. Well spotted, by the way. Nice. Right? Very well spotted. But now I have a tactic, which is a discovered attack because of my bishop. So I'm going to play knight to d6 check. And that's just, that's a clean tactic. Now, a lot of you here would see this, and you would immediately start looking over here. But you should always look for checks first. And that's why you look for checks, because now we emerge up material. And checks captures attacks in the middle of a game. Black just played this move. You see that your bishop is targeted, but also you can capture, but then this. So what do? Do you move your bishop back to safety? That's the wrong thinking process. Step 1, do you have any checks? No. Do you have any captures? Step 2, do you have any captures? Do you have any attacks? Captures of maximum value. Yes, I can actually take this queen. Do you see where we're going with this? The queen is actually defending both knights. That's why you have to look. You never know. The bishop is going to hit the knight, but this is so we take the queen. And now, a bonus question. When black takes, which knight do we take? Which knight is better to capture? This one. Because if you take this one, they go here. So you take this one, and you win a full knight with nothing else. You have to calculate in chess based on your moves and what your opponent also wants. Okay? I also think black is going to go here and forget about this bishop at some point. I'm going to go here. Will black play this? Read their mind. I know how 1,000 rated players think, and they make moves, and they don't think for the opponent. Backwards bishop move. Now, if I beat this individual, their rating will get refunded, obviously. But I am just showing you, and please don't go here. Oh, they just resigned. Okay. I thought they were going to play this move and then blunder another backwards bishop move. So my opponent only ran into trouble here, and this is very common at the 1,000 level, freestyling in the opening. A lot of you probably face people on chess.com at the 1,000 level, 1,100 level, that, you know, you study all these lines and then they play this, and this is not in any opening course, right? You bought a $50 opening course and this is not covered, right? But all I did is I stuck to the principles, and then when you have a good castled position with good central presence, your position is equipped for the next stage of the game, which is advancing. Nobody wins a chess game by sitting back unless your opponent loses all their pieces. You have to advance. You have to do it in a way that's coordinated. Knight e4 was not an accurate move. You'll notice my advantage drops by an entire point because my knight is in the way of my pieces. But after I did this, right, and I started expanding, black fought back, and now it's from 0.9 to 2.2, 2.3. Because it's 11 moves into the game and black hasn't developed a knight. That's just not normal. Like, the knights and the central pawns have to go first, right? So that first game is a huge range. The 1,000 we just played an incredible game. This 1,000, because they got off to a really bad start in the opening, never got back into the game. They just never got back into the game. It happens, right? And their accuracy probably suffered as well. Like, they're not doing themselves any favors, okay? Granted, I'm obviously a higher rating than 1,000, but right, they made several blunders even as early as move 5, okay? Because they were just allowing me to play my game. Let's play another rapid game, and then okay, we're white again. I would really like to get a game with black. Like, maybe can I refresh? Can I get a game with black? Is that a thing? Can I hope there's not like a setting where I'm just gonna play. Okay, this person aborted 2. Cool. 10-minute game, please. There we go. Oh, Rubik's. 1025. Still 0 for 2 on the Gotham responses. Let's play a... What do... I'm going to play a Caro-Kann defense. Okay. What's my opponent going to do? All right, advanced variation, right? Now, your knowledge at the 1000 level just has to be... Okay, e5, c5, right? e5, c5. Normal. Knight f3. All right, now we're going to go here. We're going to pin. We know a little bit of the opening. We don't know a huge amount of the opening. And say, hi, do you watch Gotham Chess? Third attempt. We're 0 for 2. We've been ghosted twice. I think this person might answer. They're from the UK. They're very nice. You know, UK folks always apologizing for stuff. Let's play bishop g4. So we got 2 pins going on here. It's very common for 1000s to play like this. Already this person has a much better opening foundation. No answer, by the way. No answer. Maybe they're thinking of an answer. We can take. Some of you may be wondering if queen a5 is winning a bishop. It's not, because the knight blocks. So we took this, and we'd like to take this as well. I think my opponent might be realizing. Right. But let's just say at the 1000, we don't fully realize that we can win this pawn. We're just playing principal chess in the opening. That's a weird move. Couple of things. Number 1, you really should not be making multiple moves in the opening with a piece. unless you have a good reason. There is no good reason for the move bishop a4. Just not a good move, okay? Number 2, going backwards, making retreating moves 8 times, 9 times out of 10, not good at this level. Just not good. You probably have a better move going forward. So 2 little things I'd just like to address at the 1000 level. I'm still not going to find this move because I'm 1000. I'm playing knight e7 because I want to get my knight out here, and then I want to castle. And that's, you know, if I put my bishop there, then I would have been blocking my knight. So I'm going to put my knight out. I'm pretty sure I'm following the philosophy of my opening, and I know how to play against these 2 pawns. Knight here, with my knight keeping an eye on them. This is not a good move, but, you know, I didn't take full advantage of it just yet. Castles. I still can't take, by the way, and a major blind spot for a lot of 1000 rated players is central pawn interactions. So let's see if my opponent realizes that I'm even attacking this pawn. They might go, oh, wow, I should take. And that's going to help me a little bit, right? I'm going to get my bishop out. So let's see. Opponent's taking a little while here. And this just sort of shows you the effect, like how strong the Caro-Kann is at this level. People with white don't know how to deal with central pawns just standing there. They will very easily forget about them. It's very common. This is not a knock on my opponent. This is a real thing. All right? So we still haven't gotten a response. 0 for 3. Not a single person. Not a single person watches Gotham content. Very interesting that with everything that's going on, white is spending so much time in this position. Life is good. I'm gonna have some nuts. I'm gonna put some nuts in my mouth. You've got some nuts here. Almonds, cashews, healthy. Unless you're allergic for legal reasons. Okay, my opponent is thinking for a very long time. I mean, I will edit this out of the video if necessary. If they just sit here for 6.5 minutes, that would be pretty wild. Maybe they got a phone. Oh, a move has happened. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, wow, sensational. My opponent made a move finally after 2 minutes and 20 seconds. They did take my pawn. I'm going to take back. Listen, you boot up a 10-minute game. You're allowed to think. I don't exactly know what my opponent was thinking about there. Their pawn was hanging. Maybe they were thinking of various aggressive things. Maybe they got a phone call. All right, back to normal pace. So, a bit of a disconnected approach by my opponent. Every move sort of just feels mechanical. One move after the other. They haven't really pieced together a plan yet. I would love if they did. I would love if they brought the rooks to the center and noticed this, because now I'm unpinned for the first time in the game. Okay. But you notice you went there, and then there with the bishop. The bishop went forward, back, forward to take. Bit of a waste of time. Good move. Don't hate this move, but again, very short-sighted, right? Kind of a one-mover. What happens when I just return home? Was there anything beyond that? Did that move improve your position? It opened up your c-pawn, but I have a feeling your next move is going to be here. Because you're like, I haven't gotten my bishop out yet, you know? Or like a rook move. G4 is too much. I would not push pawns where you're castled. You should stop yourself from playing that move. I anticipate this or this, and anything else would be a complete and utter shock to me. I would not be ready for any other move. And we can end this video. Oh, no. But I was just there. I was just on that square, which means I definitely cover it. No. I think my opponent might be distracted. They might be playing like on a toilet on a bullet train and someone's knocking on the door. That was relatively straightforward. I mean, again, when you leave a square, you still control it, right? So now they get the bishop out. Let's play rook b8. I just want to test my opponent's vision a little bit, right? I'm playing rook b8. So the level at this, like, we've gotten everything today. We got the first person that played a slightly dubious opening, but then played fantastic chess. Then we got a person that didn't play a good opening. That was a good move. There you go. You're stopping rook b2. But then they didn't play a good opening, and they got themselves in a lot of trouble. This person played a decent opening, but then just sort of one move at a time type of thing, right? Like every move, one move at a time, then a one mover, like big blunder, right? Just knight c5. And long term, we got to stop thinking in one moves. You've got to be able to demonstrate a plan. You've got to be able to explain what the idea is, okay? I predicted this move, right? I said g4 was going to happen. Because white just is kind of like, I'm attacking the knight, which makes sense. But what happens when I move the knight back? Now you've overextended, now your king's a little weak, right? So you got to think, I haven't moved my rooks yet. Checks, captures, attacks. See, every move is aggressive. But I'm defended. So some people really like to force things in chess, but sometimes there is nothing to force, right? Now white is probably going to, I don't know, throw a bunch of pawns forward. Obviously, you don't want to trade queens because you're down a bishop. Trading queens is not good, but it's a forcing move. Maybe this and bring the pawns up, try to pawn storm. It's tough to do anything. I told, yeah, c4, there we go. Just every move aggressive. Takes. Okay, interesting. Now my opponent's thinking. What are they thinking about? What do they think? Okay. And queen d4. I want to find a way to make a blunder and see if my opponent takes advantage. So obviously they're going to go here. Or here. That's just their playing style. They might defend the pawn. They might play rook e1, defending the pawn. But this is a fork, right? And also they might go here. Let's not forget. It's a tough spot. It's a tough spot for white. White is really, really struggling here. Queen c6 has been played. So taking a pawn, defending this. I'm going to go here. Queen's under attack. This is under fire. And you have two ways to win this with black. You can trade down into an endgame where you'll just have an extra bishop. And then you will take a couple of pawns, promote, win like that. Or just go for mate. Take, here, checkmate. Utilizing this, right? Utilizing the open king position, trying to get a rook in there. That could be a little bit more stressful if you're not good at controlling the game. Meaning you're going to move a bunch of pieces forward and then your opponent's going to have an opportunity to counterattack. So I'm going to take this. Obviously, the next move is going to be an attack on my queen. And then if it's not, I will set this up, right? It's just a very pure... This is also not a bad one-move threat. It's very different than the ones my opponent has made because at least I'm improving the positioning of my bishop. This has not been a good game. I really do feel like, oh my goodness, and white just resigns. Oh no. Okay, so let's learn, right? It was a bad game. It doesn't mean you're not smart. It doesn't mean any of those things. You just played poorly. Like, you just played poorly. That's it, right? For example, I really like tennis. And when I go to the tennis court to play with my friends, some days I'm really sharp, and some days I'm not. Some days I'm really not. Like, does it mean like one of those days I'm an idiot? Probably, but it doesn't mean the same thing with chess. So what my opponent needs is a better understanding of how to deal with the Caro-Kann. Okay, so that's step one. You have to be able to challenge the Caro-Kann. Maybe you need to play the fantasy variation. Maybe you need to just play knight c3, normal stuff, right? Right now, white is just sort of on autopilot in the opening and already losing a pawn, right? Already. Second thing was this bishop a4 move. It just didn't, right? It didn't make sense. Don't make multiple moves in the opening unless you have a good reason, or, as I mentioned, don't go backwards, okay? I went forward, right? They spent a little time here. Knight c3. All of this was fine, but this is a crazy move to play. You are now making a third move with this knight when this bishop hasn't moved, right? We want to bring our rooks to the center. You have to have an alarm bell. An alarm bell that's like, stop making one move moves. So just stop making these moves that are like, I'm attacking the bishop, and then what? I'm attacking the knight, and then what? And if you struggle to come up with a plan, it means you don't quite get the transition from the opening that you're playing to the middle game, okay? All of these people will get rating points refunded. Just wasn't a good game by white. It's okay. Like, some blunders, and most of it stems from the fact that I think white just did not feel comfortable in this position. So played a lot of one-move type of stuff, and that's all right. I want to see 1000 Elo bullet. So let's boot up a bullet game, and not a single person has answered. If we okay, let's see. Do you watch Gotham Chess? The fourth and last person. I'm gonna push. That's not a real move, but that's okay. Knight c6, knight f3. All right. Nice and easy. Develop the bishop. Good. Wow. All right, I'm blocking. Take is a free pawn, by the way. Do they see that? Woo! Look at the tactics on QWERTY Yo-Yo Pass DB. Wow. Okay. Development. Try to go forward. Try to go forward. Attack the knight. Do they see this? Do they see this? Do they want to make that trade? They do. E6 here in castle. E6 there in castle. All right, I'm attacking the queen and developing a bishop, so it's not just the one. No, 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 no. Okay, I got scared. Don't take my pawn. Don't. You just stop. Okay, I think they see it. They're not good. A3. I blundered this. Okay, now please do not take my knight. Don't take. It's defended. Please. Okay, good. Now I'm playing. I'm playing rook b3. I had rook b7, but it's bullet. It's craziness out here. Don't hang the queen. Please don't hang the queen. Good. It's still safe. Bishop takes. Pandemonium. Is black gonna castle or develop the bishop and castle short? Okay, very good. Rook a1 is an attack on the queen. Will they take my rook? No, they. Oh! They could have taken my rook for free, but instead they got scared and ran into this. But I don't see that. I don't see that because I'm 1,000. Oh, they moved the queen out of the way. Rook to e1. Now I've got 13 seconds versus 20. This is insanity. 12 seconds. Don't move your knight. I'll checkmate you. Don't move your knight. Oh, I mouse-slipped. I mouse-slipped my queen. I couldn't checkmate. Oh my goodness, I mouse-slipped. Oh god, I got 9 seconds. It's 8 seconds. It's 9 versus 13, 12, 11. But we're just pushing pawns. Total pandemonium. Bishop to g3 back. Rook takes. Oh, I'm catching up on time. They're slowing down. I'm catching up. Make a move. Make a move. Make a move. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, we both have 5 seconds. Rook to e7. Rook to e7. Oh, they're thinking. They're thinking 3 seconds each. No. Oh, I'm going here. Somebody's gonna lose on time. They're starting to pre-move. Rook takes g7. Is this gonna win me the game? It does. It does. The buzzer beater rook sacrifice wins me the game. Oh my goodness. Oh, the good news is bullet at 1,000 is still a total arcade game. I mean, it is not chess. This was chess for a while, actually. My opponent played very well in the opening, but oh, that was crazy. That was actually a really nice tactic. Take and 95. Really well done. And it was good. I mean, it was but this is a crazy move. That's a crazy move to play. I just control it twice. Oh my goodness. That was fun. To summarize, 1000s are actually quite sharp with their tactics. That first person I played was unbelievable. The openings, total chaos. So it could be a person that doesn't play the opening at all. Could be a person that's actually quite well versed in the opening, like the person in the Garo Khan got a very decent position. And in the middle game, it's a lot of middle game concepts to improve. Some people are more sharp tactically and have an instinct for tactics than others. But yeah, the level is noticeable from the last video, 500 up to 1,000. And the next stage is minimizing chaos, controlling the game a bit better, sharpening up your tactics, and understanding the openings you play. That's the way you're gonna get better. Let me know if you want me to do this as I go up the rating ladder even higher, and get out of here.